Kalimera Malakes! And welcome to episode 20. We are here with Vicky, surname Laggy.
Wait. I ain't forgot it. I just don't want...
Over.
I just don't want to like...
Terry over. No?
No, Tokareva.
Tokareva, but like...
Keratin.
No, Tokareva, but because we were talking before, I didn't want to sound racist and add a little extra. Bodo.
What's a bodo?
No, you know, like Keradova.
An extra over.
Yeah.
Can you say your name, but like with your what?
Do you want me to say it in the Russian, in the normal thing?
Yes.
It's Tokareva.
Tokareva.
We can do that.
We
though.
can do that.
Yeah.
I find it
Tokareva.
easier.
Much
Yeah.
easier.
In the Russian than in the
I can't say
Tokareva.
Tokareva.
You know, like...
Tokareva.
Tokareva.
Dondokrema.
I'll take that.
Sorry, family. No, but your accent, you sound English. You went to English school,
Yeah.
but when you go to Russia, you speak English? No,
Definitely.
because like over here,
No. When you go to Russia, you don't speak English.
no, but the thing is, like, do you know when people come over here and we talk English, some people add an accent or they're
like
English. So
my
when you
friends
go-
that come from England,
Yeah.
they're like, "How are you doing, man? Are you
Yeah.
okay?"
Hi, my
mate?" And I'm
friend.
like, "Bruv,
How are
you're
you?"
from Haringey. You don't
Yeah.
speak like that." Like, you know?
So in Russia, like, are you ever there and like you're speaking English and they're like, "Oh, my friend," I don't know. That's not racist, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Wait a minute. Harrow. That's fucking racist. That's racist. Russians
But-
okay.
Or just they don't talk English?
Nah. I think if I would have like a call or a FaceTime and talk in English, like walking down the street, they'll be like, "Who is this?" So
Who is
it's-
this?
Like, literally, it's like no one's speaking English.
Okay, but when you speak Russian, your accent is,
Russian.
or do they?
Well, I
like,
hope so.
yeah, because
But they
like,
do say I've got an accent.
Yeah, you've got a bit of
Do
a
you
twang.
do you think in English or in Russian? You think in English?
Yeah.
See, that's the question I always ask people. You know, like if you look at chair. So when I speak to my Greek friends who sound English because they've got an English school, I say, when you look at that, do you think trapezi or do you think table? They think trapezi. So like she
Yeah.
thinks in English.
But how do you know what you think? Because you need to think what you think.
Do you
And by
dream
think-
in English?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
You dream in Russian.
I don't
No,
dream.
English.
Depends if it's a
Well,
scary. If
it
it's a
de-
scary dream, then it's Russian. Like you know, like
Can you imagine just dreaming? What the fuck
going on.
This ain't my dream.
We've gone so left already.
No, but this is the whole
This is
point.
to warm.
But
This
we
is to
had a
warm up.
rule at home, so because
Your dad doesn't speak English, if
no,
I'm right.
he just knows Italian and Russian.
He just skipped.
Yeah, he skipped the whole.
Just go,
He skipped the
everyone's
point.
like, "Good morning, then buongiorno."
Literally, yeah. Literally, that's my dad in Cyprus. And he's like, if they tell him we don't speak Italian, he starts speaking like really slow Italian. And they're like,
Oh, right.
we don't
That's what
know
happened to us in
Italian.
Rome.
Excuse.
That's what happened to us in Rome. It was like, bro, we don't speak Italian. Like,
yeah.
No, it doesn't matter about the
Yeah.
speed. It's the
They don't
language,
speak,
bro.
Exactly.
and they don't speak English.
Nothing, bro.
I think they do, but they
Nah.
don't want. You know.
I don't
How-
think they know any
Listen,
English.
I've told this story before. We was in Rome. I said to the guy, "Excuse me, do you know where?" And before I finished, he went, "I don't speak English," like that. And then I went, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "Wait a minute, you just
Yeah.
said that in the most
Yeah.
English I've ever heard."
Or you know Italian and you think in English. That was brilliant. I come on. If there was, can we add some claps onto that?
No.
That was brilliant.
No,
All right, everyone, we have Victoria.
Yeah.
I was going to say Vicky, no? You Vicky
Yeah,
or
what a-
Victoria?
It's whatever.
Don't say whatever.
literally.
We're going to make new names now. We're here with Vic.
we're here with Icky.
We're here with Ova. And she is here today because she is an inspiration. You inspire me. Sometimes I'm lazy, this, that, and the other. And there's you just like in your front room, riding your bicycle. And I'm like, all right, I need to go to work.
Inspiration.
We've got many questions that ChatGPT have helped us with because we want to seem a bit smart, but we're not going to use them. So we're going to keep it dumbed down. When did you start?
We haven't even explained what she does correctly.
True.
Like, imagine, like-
Oh, Vicky does triathlons.
So we're going with Vicky.
Vicky,
That's
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Vicky does triathlons.
Ikova. No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to add them
Yeah.
together.
So if you don't know what a triathlon is, it's, what do we start with? Running.
No, swimming.
All right.
You start with swimming, so you're wet,
Don't
and
you
then
get-
you got to run.
Then you get
No.
synapse.
No, you go swim, then you come out into transition, you do bike, and then
Bike?
you go back in transition, do run.
Okay. Oh, because after swim, you get on the bike, and then when you're going downhill, the air's going in, you're just drying. You're like this.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. But can't you, like, a Kypri would be like, nah, rostisis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
you got to
thinking.
get
Yeah,
sick.
I
Like, that
think
is
that's why we
everything.
don't have triathletes in Cyprus.
Yeah, but that's
Not
what
many.
everything tell us not to do.
Yeah.
Don't go swim and then run because they hit you and you're
yeah.
narrostisis, bro. You get ill. Like,
Could you imagine a Kypri, a triathlon is going to be in their, like, in their, what is it, the dressing gown? In the dressing
like,
gown. With
"Hey,
the,
go, I'm not
with the
bloody
towel.
doing this now because I get cold after.
Literally.
In between the transition will be a bowl of avro lemon.
yeah, you're there like, fate.
To be
Alright, so
fair, I've seen quite funny things in Cyprus. In transitions, they've got their little towel and they're like dry and everything.
And they're,
You're
yeah,
not
that's why they
supposed to
lose.
do that.
That's why they lose. She's already fought 3
she's
kilometers
finished.
down the road. They're sat there eating their bowl of soup.
We start with bicycle. We transition into bike.
Yeah.
No, we start with swimming. We transition into bicycle, and then we go into running.
Yeah.
How many kilometers of each?
So
We're
you
going to break
have-
it down
yeah,
in
yeah.
sport.
So you've got different distances. So you've got the sprint, Olympic, half distance, and the full. So I do half distances. So it's
Right, so you're-
1.9 swim.
So the easy one.
Yeah, 1.9 swim. Then
Kilometers.
it's- Yeah, then it's 90 bike,
Nine what?
90
90 meters.
90.
kilometers.
Oh.
I thought you said 19. 90.
90
That's a big
kilometers.
fucking jump, no?
Bro, if there's a downhill, like, you
You're
just
doing-
like, take your hands off.
Bro, wait a minute. You're doing 1.9 swim, yeah?
Yeah.
And then 90 kilometers bike ride. That's a bit unratio, no?
What is that? That is
You're doing 10 more,
Larnaca
like,
to Limassol, basically, sort of.
bro,
nearly.
you're doing nearly
Yeah.
100 times bike what you did swim.
Yeah, but swimming's hard.
Is it the hardest part?
We'll
no,
find-
not for me.
All right. And then after 90 kilometers of riding
Yeah.
your bicycle.
You go bed. Because you're fucking, you're fucked. Like, you go
Yeah,
bed.
seriously.
You
90.
do half marathon, so 21.1. You have shorter triathlons as well. So
Yeah,
if
but
you
they're-
want to
they're-
give it
they're
a go,
boring.
you can do 750 meter swim, then it's 20k bike and 5k
No,
run.
I've done a mini
Oh,
one.
I
I've
could
done
do
a,
that.
I've done a mini one.
I could do that, but then because I
I told
know
you, I wasn't joking. I've done a mini one.
what that one?
No, I think it was smaller than that. It was like a 5k.
A micro mini one.
It was a 5. Well, yeah, it was. It was
Super
like
sprint.
It was like a 5k run.
yeah, but
You
that's a
started with
5k
a
run.
run.
No, the swim. It was 500 meter swim or something. Like it
Yeah.
was a quick swim, which was like to a Boyd and back, and then it was like the bike ride was
From here to my yes.
like no, it was a small one. It was like 18k or 17k.
Yeah, that's sprint basically.
Oh right, and then the run was 5k.
5k.
Did you have
yeah.
all the equipment, or did they give it to you?
No, they gave it to us.
Oh,
I wasn't like this always. Like
No,
I
I don't. I mean, like, I could just imagine if you had your own.
Don't get me wrong.
Had a
I
BMX as a
I
kid.
was fucked. Like I was finished.
No, like you had your BMX as a kid and like with your stump pegs and shit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You're a horrible prick.
just doing a bunny hop.
Do you know what? He's just because he's never done one. We're like basically in the same level because like we're
I've
both
done.
athletes.
I swim.
Have you ever done a triathlon?
Just not the. Not the bicycle.
Santo, I've done science sporting more than Peter has in his life.
Well, I've done it except the bicycle, and the bicycle's the easy part.
That's because he couldn't ride a bike.
Oh.
He looks
I
like
can
someone
ride
that
a
can't ride a
bike.
bike. He
For
look-
me, bike is the hardest.
is it?
Yeah.
Bike is the hardest.
Chain lower the gears.
Biking's the hardest out of the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Why is that?
It's just hard.
Well, it's
I
90.
I feel like we
I
needed more
think
of an explanation.
When I started triathlon, I was like, I can swim and I can run because I did 6 years of track. But then I was like, bike is so easy. But when I started training, it was like the hardest thing ever. And it's still really hard.
Because, yeah, but I'm
well,
guessing.
you need to, first of all, it's non-drafting. Do we know what that is?
No.
Yes.
No, what's that?
So
Does that mean when you sit behind someone?
yeah.
Right, okay.
Exactly. I knew that. That's why I said I know that.
So in
When you
the
don't go behind someone.
in the half Ironman, you can't draft. So it's like a 12-meter rule. So you don't get the benefits.
So how
But
do
if-
you
yeah,
win?
how do you-
Like,
yeah,
how do you-
yeah.
How do you
No,
win?
but you
Like-
you go like to the side.
Yeah, you have
But do you
like
have to go to the side 12 meters?
no.
Oh, you can go. You can go next to him.
Yeah.
but just not. But
No, you can't go next to him. You have time to pass him, and then he has to slow down. Get
So
that
you're
12
telling me
meters.
once I get just past you, you then have to slow down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But then how do you win? Because then I can't.
You
just...
have to push hard and keep going.
Right. Okay. So if someone's just going super fast, they can technically just sort of pass everyone a little bit, and they all have to slow down and let him go.
Yeah.
It's 90k though. You can't really do that for 90k, no?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I could.
oh, shut up, bro. When you're electric, he'd have an electric bike. You know the ones that you press the throttle and it goes a little bit.
E-bikes.
Listen,
And it's not flat, no?
Well,
It's
it
all-
depends
it's
what
like-
course you
I think every
choose.
course is different. So like there will be a swimming uphill. Sorry,
There is like
I've got a problem.
So sometimes you swim in the sea, which is easier because it's the like
The sea's
buoyancy.
easier.
Yeah, because it's salty.
What the fucking waves, bro? Like when
Nah.
you're
It's
like,
easier because it's saltier.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're more buoyant in
Buoyant.
seawater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then when it's lake, it's like harder.
Well, because you have to keep yourself up, innit?
Yeah.
But then
No,
I
you've
thought
gotta
the
keep
wave.
That's swimming. No?
Yeah, well, it depends how choppy it is.
Otherwise, you're drowning.
Depends how choppy it is, but I prefer it to be choppy in the sea.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Hit the way. It
So-
depends which way. Do they before you swim? Do they like plan a day? Look at the current. Look at the this, that, and the other, or they just like
In
don't give a
Cyprus, no.
yeah, but abroad.
Well, you've got the route, like you got the course map. You can have a look and everything, but it's standard every
So
year.
what
it's
is the map
same.
on the you turn left at the finisher, you see the crab, you turn
No. You have the boys. So there's like
Alright, boys could help.
4 boys. You go around them. You have to pass
Okay.
them from like the right hand side, and then you do 1 or 2 loops, and then you get out into transition. Do your transition.
I still
get
feel
out
like
in that.
swimming must be the hardest, but one point I feel like once you've done 1 point, I've swam.
But you're fresh at swim.
No, I've swam. Yeah, I swam a
Yeah,
kilometer.
that's probably a major factor as well. Because you're like, you're like, oh yeah, okay,
I was
I'm ready.
gonna-
And then you get
Yeah.
out the swim and you're like, fuck, I got to ride 90 kilometers now.
I was
Like-
gonna say something that sounds stupid. That Laggy thinks
Go
it's
on.
stupid. I don't think it's stupid. But when I've swam a kilometer, yeah.
Santo, listen to this. This was the one question that he thought, yeah, this is a fucking good question.
I
Go
no.
on.
I said it is a good. Like I swim. I've swam a kilometer, but I
Yeah.
use mask and a snorkel, so my head's down and I swim. Yeah,
You can't do that.
yeah. I know you can't do that, but how hard is it to breathe when and swim? No, because I think that's a valid question because you need to swim and breathe. You need to do all of. Listen, let me finish. When I swim, head down, swimming, I'm not. And doing all this, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you do 2, 2, 3, 3?
I do 2, 2, 1.
2, 2, 2, 1. And is that a stupid question? Because it's hard to learn how
No,
to
because
breathe
she's
and
not
how
a
to.
fucking mermaid and she can't, of course she has to breathe, bro.
Let
So-
her answer the question,
Okay.
please.
No, it's hard if you've never tried it before because there's going to be waves coming like both
Thank you.
sides. So you do need to get rid of that thing and start practicing.
Is that a stupid question?
No, it's good.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Vicky,
Look,
like, she's trying to
breathing-
be really polite.
No,
Ask her that
because-
again in 20 minutes when
No,
she's calmed down
because
a bit.
breathing-
And she's going to be, what the fuck are you talking about?
No.
Of course I've got to breathe. I don't
didn't
have
say-
gills.
I didn't-
Of course, naturally, I just have to turn my head when I fucking
I
breathe.
didn't say, do you breathe? I said, is it hard to breathe? Because you've got the water, you're swimming, you're tired,
Okay,
to keep
here's
your...
the options. Here's the option. This is why I thought... Sorry, Vicky, we've gone completely left. This is why I thought it was a stupid question. Because in that scenario, you've got 2 options. Breathe or die. So, like, there's
No,
not
but
really
what-
a third option
But
of what can
listen,
happen.
the reason you might not have got the questions because this is very specific
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
people that know sports
Okay, yeah.
and actually do
Says
exercise.
the guy that goes for a swim with a snorkel. So
Exactly. No, because once I took it off and I was swimming without the snorkel because I'm like, fuck, I want to learn how to do this.
Yeah.
Not breathe. I know how to breathe.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to swim.
I want to learn how to breathe.
Listen. I want to learn, like, do I do 2, 2? Do I do 3, 3? Do I keep my head? Because if you're holding your breath longer and doing longer holds,
Yeah.
you have to, you're holding your breath longer, so you might need more air.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're taking less, 2, 2, 1 sounds cool.
But you need to get in a rhythm.
Yeah, but you need to know your rhythm. Do you ever like sometimes think, oh, I'm not going to take a breath. I'm going to hold on and take a breath in a minute?
Well, if the wave is coming, then yeah.
Are we
Exactly.
justifying,
But not-
are we
but not in a
justifying this
minute.
as an actual proper question? Is that what we're doing?
I think this is a good question. No, honestly, be honest.
Be honest,
I
Vicky.
do train with a snorkel as well in the pool.
Okay.
But just like for technique stuff.
Yeah, but let's go to the breathing.
Great question.
No, Vicky.
But
Vicky.
it's pretty obvious.
No, it's obvious that you have to breathe, but it's not obvious
She's just
to
trying
learn the
Yeah, yeah,
technique
yeah.
and
Yeah,
how.
yeah.
Like, okay, here's another question: when you do breathe, are you getting as much oxygen as you can, or are you taking small?
No, I proper go for it.
All right, I think
But
that's a good question.
For me, why 2-2-1 works, it's because I can keep my heart rate pretty
Exactly,
low.
because when I run, I do 2 in, 2 out to keep my heart rate.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
How do you do that? Oh,
What the
never
fuck
seen
was
that before.
that? See,
I
this
do
is
that
why.
be-
This is
No,
why you
because-
know. Yeah. Wait. No.
Because
Let me prove a point.
Because if I breathe, I go.
Let me prove a point.
I find
Because
it
I'm
better.
fat and overweight, yeah, he thinks he can talk about athletic stuff and it's gonna. Do you know what I mean? Now you're here.
You can
tell
talk
him,
about food.
Tell him he ain't got a fucking clue what he's talking about. Yeah.
I've never heard anyone do that.
Thank you very
Breathing.
much.
Yeah, I've never heard, but maybe I'll give it a try if you say
No,
Maybe
it.
she'll
don't.
give it a try.
No,
No,
don't.
try.
No, don't, because you know what you're talking about and he doesn't. So just
Listen,
remember that.
when I get stitched, when I just breathe one,
Yeah, when
I
you
get
get
stitched.
stitched. Oh.
When I do 2 in, 2 out,
How
I
do you
really
do
keep.
2 in, 2 out?
So I do 2 in fast from my nose. No, out
What?
from the mouth. I do it slow. So I do.
You breathe out twice.
Yeah, but keep it calm.
All right. We'll
Try.
give it a try.
Don't, because you might pass out.
You watch her
Fuck
become
that.
number one.
Oh, what,
She's
'cause she
slow in the
listened
swimming
to-
because she's doing 2-2-1, and then she gets on the running and. You watch.
Not sure.
Wait, I
Let's
want
see.
I want some of the prize money.
Okay.
Is there prize money? Do you pay to get in, and is there prize money? We need to get back.
We
I just
Did you hear that? We need to get back.
Listen.
You need to stay the fuck on track because you're
Alright.
talking about 2-2 in, 2-2 out. You'll pass the fuck out if
Okay.
you do this shit.
I think this makes
You
sense.
need to breathe in as much as you breathe out by the sounds of it. Maybe that's why this is
There's not
happening.
enough oxygen going
you
to
need
the
to calm the
brain.
fuck down, take in more, out less, okay?
You watch. Her trainer is going to see this podcast and,
and
go,
think, what a fucking idiot.
he-
That's what he's going to think.
That is the best question you've ever had
Okay.
on any podcast. Has
Okay.
anyone ever asked you that before? How to breathe?
No.
Exactly.
There's a
We
fucking
have.
reason for that. Because everyone's gone, let's just not be stupid and let's ask the real questions. Not, how do you breathe?
No, not how. Right, let's get away from that because it
Okay,
does
okay,
make
go
sense.
for
Because
it.
I could talk about how it makes sense all the time. Right, so we know Vicky does you're a triathlon
Triathlete, bro.
triathlete. That's
Fucking hell, I'm sorry. Every time a guest come on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, I bring the comedy. Anyway, so he's very knowledgeable. It's weird how he knows certain things, and sometimes he brings something. I'm very impressed. That's a compliment. I'm not even.
I want to
gonna-
ask you a question. Right? Let me ask you
Me?
no, not you. I'm never going to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. This is a serious fear that I have when doing like sports, especially like,
Getting
no.
out of breath.
You're such a dick. I'm talking about, this is a fear that I have doing like high intensity sports. And your whole thing is, how long are you, what's your average of finishing a triathlon?
4:30.
4 hours 30
depends
On
what
a sunny
course.
day.
on an average. Like
If it's hilly, it might be slower. If it's like flat, maybe faster.
right, so for
it depends.
4.5 hours, you are pretty much doing a high intense workout. You're doing like HIIT for like 4.5 hours. That's
I think
basically what
calling it
is.
hit is like an understatement,
Why?
and because it's more than hit.
No, it's not. It's HIIT. That's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
more
High
than
intensity training. That's what she's doing.
Anyway.
High intensity interval training, because when that's basically what you're doing, because you have to push at some points and then you pull down. No, right. So when you train with someone, they tell you should realistically do between 20 and 40 minutes of HIIT training. Yeah, that's what like on a training session.
Yeah.
So how have you conditioned your body to sustain 4.5 hours of like constant punishment? Because that's all it is. It is punishment.
Is it punishment to you?
No.
You enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Let's get.
She wouldn't
let's,
do
let's,
it.
Let's forget about that. Let's go to the thing. It's punishment. you are
Okay,
killing
okay.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so how have you conditioned yourself to get to the point where 4.5 hours of you have to swim and then straight to bike and then straight to run. How do you train?
Yeah.
for that?
How and how long has it taken you to
Yeah.
get to this?
To the point where you say, I enjoy this. Like, that's mental. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
Well, I did track for 6 years, 400 meters and 800, 200, but it was like pure sprints, kind of. So nothing to do with what I do now, because it's
what
just
age
like
was this?
14, 15.
So 14, we're doing
Track and field.
Yeah, track. So when I was 18, 19, I went to triathlon because I was just getting injured all the time. So I was like, I need to change something.
1 minute. You was doing track. I'm getting injured. I need to do triathlons.
Let me go ride a bike for 90
Yeah.
kilometers.
What? This is a Russian way of thinking. Go
this is,
harder.
This is Russian.
You know what I mean?
I'd be like, do you know what? Baking. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, I don't know. Let's buy a drone. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like, fuck that. Let's swim with the sharks. Do you know what I mean?
Because it has like a bit of variety, you know.
Oh,
You're
okay.
like-
So what you mean is, so instead of like run, switch it up,
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
on a bicycle, have a swim. Cool. All right.
Yeah. So it
So
was
from
not too-
14 till,
Oh, well, I did track from, I think, 13.
oh, you said, yeah, but you said, all right. Sorry. You said 18,
19,
you
I
went
got
into
into
triathlon.
triathlon. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you started triathlon. Your first
Yeah.
experiences and the main question, how and how long?
Yeah, like how, like, that's my main thing is how do you condition yourself,
Yeah.
to actually, to do that for such a long amount of time? Because like even people who run marathons, I get it. You're running. Do you know what I mean? For her to, you're probably like using every single muscle in your body through that thing.
Well, at the beginning, I was doing sprints and Olympic distances, which are shorter. So you kind of get into that slowly building up. But the half distance, the big, like the long stuff, well, we train about 15, 17 hours a week. It's not an awful
that-
amount.
2 hours a day, 2.5 hours a day.
Yeah.
Right.
In total.
Minor.
So you have 2-3 sessions a day, maybe longer ones on the weekend. Sometimes you go like 20, 23 hours maximum, but not anything longer. So you've got like a block, say like 12-week, 8-week block, and you just build up and get ready for the race. So it's
But and
It's
that's a
not
mixture of
hard.
everything: running,
Yeah.
swimming, and bicycle.
yeah. So we
a
swim
lot of
about
washing.
4. Yeah, especially if you've
That
got like
is.
2 athletes. Yeah, it's a lot of washing. At least you don't have to iron it, you know.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
true.
It's gonna go for a swim anyway.
Unless you want to look.
Nah.
really good.
Sleek on the swim.
Yeah. So yeah, it's easy to get ready.
Oh, to get ready. Fuck.
No,
Yeah,
to get ready for a half distance.
Oh.
It's not hard, I would say. You just have to tick every box.
So-
Like you've got a training plan. Don't do triathlon if you don't have a coach, that's for sure. Like I got an amazing coach and I
Big
just
up,
tick
coach.
What's the coach's name?
Yvonne.
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 Yeah, she's
Woman.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, a man. You fucking idiot.
Yvonne,
Yeah.
Yvonne, Ivan. Same thing that we
She's
were saying at the beginning.
She's actually doing her marathon now in Valencia
Okay.
and she wants to do 2:35.
2:35.
Yeah.
Full
That's what
marathon.
he does in a
Yeah.
5K. Jesus.
What? Yeah. That's insane.
All right. So if you're
Yeah.
going to do triathlon, obviously you have to have a coach.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah,
who knows what
100%.
they're doing. Wait, because obviously there's like tricks of the trade of how
Yeah,
to
yeah, 100%.
get faster. So you have to have a coach. I was gonna
5
say-
times a week swimming.
5 times a week swimming.
About 3-4 runs, maybe one of them long one,
Okay.
maybe like a 20k long easy jog. And then
Yeah.
quite a lot of volume is on the bike because obviously bike is
And different-
important. Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
train going up? Does train going up help?
Yeah, well, we have intervals. So
Yeah.
like we have long rides if like she says 5 hours long ride on the weekend, which is fine. Sometimes we have brick sessions when it's like bike and then straight away run,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. But most of my bikes are intervals. I
Okay.
don't do like easy, slow.
So you do
rides.
like sprint, and then like
And then
It
downhill.
down.
depends.
no,
No, it depends. It could be like strength stuff when it's like, say, 10 times 2 minutes over gearing or like 10 times 5 minutes, whatever.
How, with your trainer or your coach, sorry,
Yeah.
how close do you work with them? Is it like coaching you to, swimming, bicycle, running, and also nutrition? Do they stay on you
No. So with my coach, we're like very close
Mm-hmm.
in terms of communication, and like we're more than just a coach and an athlete. So I would go over to Germany, stay with them for like 2 weeks. Then she would come to Spain and that kind of stuff. And the communication is there. So if I have stress, say at home or relationships or whatever, she would know about this. We would adjust my plan.
And you can go there.
You mean you
So
would adjust
Germany-
your plan to what's going on in your life at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
To avoid like any
Can I have a number?
extra.
Yeah, you just need her for a chat. You know what I mean? He just needs her to support, but I'm really sorry.
But does she like
Nutrition?
Yeah, nutrition.
No,
No.
I've got a nutritionist.
Oh, so you've got another nutritionist.
Yeah.
Is this a business? Is this a business? Is this
What
like?
do you mean business? Do you mean like?
Do
is
you
this
make
your
money?
Occupation? Like,
Yeah, no. Like you have another occupation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I'm an age grouper, so I'm not a pro triathlete.
Okay.
So
Wait,
age groupers.
when do you?
When
'cause
can
you're,
you?
You're 25, right?
Yeah, but right now I don't want to be a pro triathlete
Right. Okay.
because usually age groupers don't make money. Let's put it that way. You don't win prize money. You pay for your entry. Like half distances is about €500. So it's like quite a big investment just for
So
like
you're
a race.
paying to
Suffer.
fuck yourself up. Like you're paying just to
But
be
she
like,
enjoys it.
yeah, I hear that. That's
So
what I
a
mean,
lot
but
of people are spending €500 on colognes and stuff, and she's going out running.
I smell great.
So you've got your coaching fees.
So what the
your
group you're
nutrition.
in there, the group age grouper, there's no prize money.
So there's no prize money, but because I've got a couple of sponsors,
Okay,
I get bonuses.
nice.
And also all my social media is around triathlon. So all the ads and everything, it's pretty much from
If you did
triathlon.
become pro, then there is.
Yeah, there's prize money.
Why do you not want to be pro?
I'm definitely not at that level yet. And I feel
Yet,
like
but you would you
when
ever
I
change?
feel like
Yeah.
there's no competition, I feel like it's not competitive anymore. I would look into it. But it's also you have to cut out all your other work. You have to
Yeah,
like
it's 100% dedicated.
Because
So you
like
need
if
investors
someone
to.
yeah,
behind you
or
as
if
well.
someone asks me like how much do you give to triathlon now, I'll say 6 out of 10. Because the other 4 out of 10 I'm like working, I'm not recovering because I need to like work that time. I'm not having the best nutrition that I should have or something like that.
Yeah, because when you get to the point of being like professional in any sport, you kind of have to be like a fine-tuned.
Yeah,
Like
you,
Well,
machine.
you are your business. Like,
Yeah, so you have to get to the point where like everything in your life would be calculated.
yeah,
was
yeah.
gonna
You
become
have to be like napping
Yeah.
between sessions.
And you don't really, you don't want that for your life at the moment.
No, I don't.
Is
I don't
there
know if I would ever want
yeah.
that because I feel like there's a lot of exciting projects around it that I wouldn't want to like rule out. Plus, I feel competitive now in the field, and yeah, it's more fun, less pressure, more fun.
So when do you feel like as a triathlete you is there like an average peak? Like so obviously in football, let's say in football terms, you peak men's football, you peak at around 26 to 30.
yeah,
So that's your average peak, yeah? So like obviously I'm guessing you're one of the older people in the field or
no. So now, for example, in Hawaii, there was World Championships long distance in Kona, and the guy that won, he's 38,
Mhm.
and the girl that won in Nice, she's 37.
Right, so
you've got 10 years.
So you've got like years to.
Because you need endurance, so you build that with
Yeah.
years. So
Right.
you need the miles.
So it's
on
not
the
even
bike
about
and
a young
everything.
person can come in who's fit and be like, yeah, I can run faster. Because at
Yeah,
the end,
there
you're-
is sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes. Like last year, Sam Laidlow won, and he's
up,
like
Sam.
23. You know, so it's like it really depends.
I done a 5K once, and no,
she's talking about riding.
Yeah, I
and
know.
he's like, I don't know, I run around the block.
I done,
He's
I
like-
done a 5K once, and it was at Aphrodite Hills, and it was like,
I was there.
and as
you
I
run?
was,
Nah.
I think you might have seen
I
it
was in
then.
the. I was there. I was
He
with
was
you.
in
I
the
was in the buggy. I was in the golf buggy. Like
It was
I like-
summer. It was hot, and I was like, you know, I was at my pace. I wasn't the best runner back then. A little kid run past me going, yeah. I was like, you little shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's
but
so
like-
embarrassing.
But like
some,
for Vicky, a 5K is like you could probably just full sprint that.
what do you do in 5K? How fast do you do 5K?
Well, I don't run 5Ks, but
All right, chill out.
she's
I
like, she's
don't
like this. She's
I
like,
I
don't
turned
have like
run
a
five.
test time. I don't have a test time.
Was it 10K?
Also don't have a test time. I did now half marathon in Vienna.
That is like half a marathon.
It's minimum.
and-
Like
yeah.
half a marathon, sitting at home. That's it. That's the only
Could you imagine
two.
if she just saw her friend and they, do you want to go for a run? They'll be like, oh yeah, all right. And then you're like running still like after
Yeah.
20K.
Yeah, and the friend's
Yeah.
dying. She's like, I've always going to the shop.
Because it's completely different zones. So if I want to run a really fast 5K, say like sub 18, then I would have to prepare for that. I
You
can't
gave
just.
me an idea. If I don't want to run and someone's like, do you want to go for a run? I'll be like, how far? They're 5K. Don't do it, man.
I only run 20.
I only
I run
could you
20K.
imagine if they went, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Like I would definitely find it easier now to run a half marathon than a 5K.
How does that?
In
What do you
like
when you're
I mean,
running, what do you think about?
max, like a good result
What is the
mindset.
mindset? What is the mental preparation? You're swimming, like when you're swimming, I don't know if this is going to be a stupid question, but you're
Most probably.
like, because you're swimming,
Mm.
you can't, your head's in the game, in the water. Your head's in the water, but your head's in the
Go
game,
on.
you know. But
I'm
when you're
so happy
but
she's
when you're
like,
no, because you're using all of your body, you can, when you're running, you can just think, and
Yeah.
but when you're swimming, I don't think you have that time, no.
So I love training at the pool.
Yeah.
I love it, but I hate open water. Like I can't put a good result together because it's like everything is really distracting. You have to get on
oh,
someone's
fish. Like, you know, like,
someone's feet because if you're close to the feet, you get a draft, so it's easier to swim.
Do you ever get like a little to the head?
Yeah.
So I'm right though. So
'Cause
in
when
swimming,
you
you need
start-
to you need to focus in your
Yeah,
surroundings.
you need to focus because it's also like you need to get to the buoy. If you swim a little
Can you
bit,
like
like
pull a guy's leg a little? Fuck off.
if you want to, but what's that gonna?
You can like pull yourself in front of him.
and then start all over again.
yeah, and then you have to start kicking again. No, you know what I mean?
Why start again? No, you grab the next person until you get the
What,
person
you're
in front.
this is how Peter swims.
And
Oh,
then-
wait, sorry. he's like-
Literally.
No, like it's like, yeah.
Because at the beginning, when you start, there's a horn,
Yeah.
and then everyone's just in.
Well, it depends. Now we do have like a start where it's like rolling. So every 10 seconds, there's like 5 people
So
going in.
it's time based. It's not you.
Yeah,
comfort.
time based, which is shit. but
Okay,
it's
so I'm right. Swimming, you need to focus because of all this shit going on.
Mhm.
Running, what's the mindset? You're running.
Have we skipped cycling?
I was all right. Sorry. Cycling is like you could just be like, oh, well, I'm
Cycling
gonna cook
is
tonight.
the worst for me. Like it's very long. First of all,
And what is hard about it? Is it on your legs? Is it just boring? Is it?
it's just like you have to keep pushing the watts, so the power. So you have a little computer in front. So
Okay,
you
is
know
there
the
a part where
power.
you can't go below?
No, I
What do you
can't
think
go
it does?
above.
Throw her off the bike? What do you
No,
mean?
no,
It's
but
just
like-
a sensor from my pedals that shows me how
So
much I'm pushing.
you know from training everything, I have to stay above this watt.
That's what
Yeah.
I said.
in order, no, because
And
you said, what's it gonna do? It just stops.
I-
Like,
you
know,
said that.
No,
I didn't say that. You said that.
If it goes below, it
Yeah.
blows up. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like,
beep, 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 beep,
Yeah, yeah,
beep,
yeah.
beep.
But I know that if I push more, then I'm gonna blow up at some
Yeah.
point.
So
And
you
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
sort of
manage
average
to run.
yourself in between a point where it's like, okay, I'm comfortable here. I know this is where I should be.
Yeah, I know I can run off the bike,
Right,
holding
okay.
this power.
There's a joke there. All right, I get what you mean. So that's understandable. So like obviously if there's like an incline, you still got to keep your eye on that and you might have to push more.
No, less.
Okay.
Because it's much easier to like hit the watts when you're going uphill.
Okay. And then
Can I ask you a
I
question?
can
Go
understand.
Can I ask
on.
you a question?
I felt that. Go on.
Well, I'm gonna ask. No, not about that. I'm gonna ask you a question. If she was a guy, I could ask her this question a lot easier. Does the seat hurt after a while,
After 90k, it's
It hurt.
uncomfortable.
bro?
Hurt more
But
when
you
you're
do
a man.
have a little like
Because
pad.
I've seen some of them fucking seats, Vicky.
Not even
And
one of
that
my.
would go inside me. Like I would lose the seat because they're like this,
Yeah.
bro.
We've got big bums as well.
Yeah,
like-
that's what I'm saying. Like, does it hurt on a serious? Because I'm
No, it doesn't hurt.
really.
It doesn't hurt.
Is it
but
cushion? Like,
you
is
have you have a pad in your tricep.
Yeah. You have the
Yes.
pad on the because my dad used to ride a lot of bikes in London and he used to wear the lycra.
Shut.
the
I need
full-
to see
I'll get
a
a picture.
photo.
The full lycra.
Yeah.
Full on with the pad.
Yeah.
And I was like, still, yeah, after 50k,
Yeah,
it has to be uncomfortable, man.
yeah, it's
then,
uncomfortable.
And then you've got to go
run.
from that to like running, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know, like
That's why they run like that. After.
yeah, no, that's speed walking. That's speed walking. But like these are the things you don't
you
really
get
think
used
about.
to it with training.
Really?
Yeah, you get used to it. If you go on the bike like today, tomorrow you're going to be in pain.
Oh yeah, be
I
like
done
John
pi-
Wayne
I
after a
done-
ride in Texas,
I
bro.
done Pilates yesterday.
He's become obsessed with Pilates.
Really?
Pilates.
I said this, right? I said this. Let's go off subject for 1 second. This is a bit of advice for people who do Pilates. Okay, like I said, like if you were saying, "Oh, I went to Pilates," I'd be like, "Cool." When he says it,
When a man says it,
when
Is it
he
like
says
proper
it,
Pilates with the machines?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But I think they could draw a lot more men if they changed the name. Because like
Yeah.
he rang me, he was
said
like,
it
I went to
sounds-
Pilates. I was like, oh, Pilates.
Pilates.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
like it sounds. You said it sounds.
but then yeah,
a bit gay.
it sounds gay. But like when you go, it's really fucking hard.
It's fucking
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
hard,
hard.
yeah.
So all the
She
people,
calls me cucumber.
Yeah.
That's my nickname, cucumber, because I can't bend.
you're like the Cypriot cucumber.
What should we call it? If you could call
I said this is for all Pilates instructors. If you want to get more men to come, you should call it like hardcore rock bending.
hardcore bending.
Hardcore.
No, that's
No,
That's
a bit-
mad.
yeah.
That's even more mad.
hard. No, I just think the hardcore should be out of it. It doesn't sound. It's not good.
Power flex.
No,
Yeah.
that's like they're pumping iron.
Power push.
Power puss.
Power push. No, power push.
Power push.
Obiso.
Power bend. I think power bend or something.
No.
We've gone.
I think it's
completely off.
always
I'm
going to
so sorry.
sound the way it sounds.
I know, but you
Pilates.
again.
I think they might have had this meeting.
when you say Pilates,
no, I think
in
they.
my head, I think you're in lycra with a Stanley Cup and and a mocha frappuccino. Yeah, and then it's like, I'm going Pilates
with your friend Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they might have had this conversation. Then they just went, "Should we just stick with Pilates?" And they're like, yeah.
That's why a lot of men
Yeah.
don't do it, but it is hard.
It is hard. Look, I can feel my core now.
Like
I can
now
feel
you should
it.
jump on a bike so for your core and your ass.
All right, we've
Sorry about that.
bicycle hard. Now running.
Wait, I want to ask one question about the bicycles. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
How much is a bicycle?
I know what you want to ask. You should probably know. So you have to take nutrition also.
what are we talking about? Steroids?
No,
No,
like
no.
gels.
You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Nutrition, mate.
No, like gels
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and carb drinks.
yeah.
Oh, so you got to take
Because-
that on the bicycle with you?
Yeah. So,
So I take one before the swim. I take one in transition.
what? Like one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you had one of them?
I'm sure
before?
they could
Have
make
you had
it-
one before?
Yeah, but I'm sure they could have made it so much easier. Like,
No, you just rip the top and
Yeah.
and that's it. Have you had
I'll
one
be there
before?
like this. Fuck.
Trying to
Do you know
put
when
his
you
shoe
try?
on. Oh no.
Right, yeah, go on.
Pilates.
Yeah, Pilates. See?
Okay.
So on the bike, I have it all in my bottle. So I put like, say, 10 gels in a bottle. So I like drink it throughout the whole bike. But you have to keep on top of that. Otherwise, you're going to blow up. You need like carbs. So you need about
So
like
why don't
80
you get like
grams.
some rice on the bicycle?
Nah.
gonna eat a Pokeball.
Because it's not
Well,
Like when you're
fast.
going downhill, no?
It's not absorbing fast enough. You have to.
Should we get to,
you
Is it more
can
of
we
a-
get to running first?
Well, we at
Because I've only asked it.
Wait, one more.
I like the way I asked about the mindset of the running. You made me go through swimming to bicycle.
because we have
I'm just trying to get to the
No,
running.
because that's all you care about. We have to go for everything, bro.
I need to talk about the one thing I can do.
bikes, you buy your own equipment,
Mine is half sponsored.
half
kinda,
sponsored.
yeah.
So we're talking like plus $5 grand, $6 for these bikes. No?
15. Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's worth more than 4 of your
Listen,
cars.
listen.
5 of your cars. I bet it goes faster in your car as well.
There's me driving and Vicky.
They're just flying past you. What's that? The gel. So you're talking 15 grand for a bike,
Yeah.
and then okay, running. Okay, your shoes and that. But like this whole thing.
How much are your shoes?
350.
How many shoes do you go through a triathlon?
One.
Yeah, you slip them on, bruv. When you
No.
Yes.
One triathlon, she throws them away after. No.
What do you mean you
They
throw them
have
away?
a limit, like 100K.
All right, that's what I was asking. Yeah.
Couple of
So
tri-
5 triathlons.
Yeah. But most of that is
Good
sponsored.
at maths.
Most of that is sponsored. So like wetsuits, that's also
How much
sponsored.
is a wetsuit?
like 1,300.
Do you have to wear a wetsuit when you do a swim?
Yeah.
Why
if
do you need to
it's-
spend so much on a wetsuit? It just gets wet.
Because it's completely
Does it make you
different. If you
faster?
have a good one, yeah, it's a lot of flexibility in your shoulders, like the buoyancy, you go way faster. Like
What? So it's more the
wetsuit
buoyancy.
is a game changer.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's more because when I see people do Ironman,
Yeah.
they don't really wear I don't see a lot of people wearing wetsuits.
But Ironman,
Yeah, they do. Only if you're in Kona, Hawaii, and it's too warm, you can't
okay.
wear it. Yeah.
Right.
what's that? They just go naked.
No, just
No,
shorts,
they have
innit?
the
Like swimming.
tri-suit and a swim skin.
Do you know the
Would
difference
naked
between you know
be
the
better than a wetsuit?
No,
No,
because your
because
skin is like
it's
you want to
absorbent,
cover
innit?
most of the skin because it's not like going through the water very well.
What material is the wetsuit?
Bruv, are you? What is she? What? She's not a Chinese man.
It actually depends. It also depends on the thickness.
Okay.
So
Do we want thin?
you want it thin
Depends
here,
how hot
but you
it-
want it thick here because it's gonna like push
Lift
you
you
up.
up.
There'll be me swimming like this.
You just
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Vicky. I'm trying to think, and he's just trying to make shit jokes. I'm
Ah.
Go on for the run. What was your
Right.
question?
Who remembers?
sorry.
No, my question is like when you're the whole point was this: when you're swimming, you're in the zone. You need to watch for people's feet, the waves. You've got so much you can't really think. You need to be in the game. Obviously, riding a bicycle, you're keeping your eye on that. You've got so much to. But running, you're running. So like, where does your mind go when you're running? Or are you keeping an eye on your watch for your pace? Or at some time do you just like I don't know drift off and just focus?
No, I don't drift off.
Alright.
That's for sure.
Is
'cause
that
it's way
something that
too
your
hard.
coach would tell you? You need to stay focused. You need to stay, like you said, on the bicycle. You need to make sure you're getting your and stuff.
No, I think I'm gonna ask you.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say, but I think you're going around like when she's swimming. Listen, I go a lot of I do spearfishing a lot. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like I'm in deep water by myself. I think that's the one place where that's all you're thinking about. It's just one arm after the next, and
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
just
No,
hit
but
a thing.
but when you're swimming, you got to. What I'm trying to say is,
He doesn't know what the fuck he's
I
trying to
do
say.
know what I'm trying to say, but
Run
no one's.
is the hardest because you're already super tired. Plus,
Yeah.
it's the hardest. Out
So
of
how
the
do you
three.
mentally?
Yeah,
prepare for
I
that
do
and how
have
to-
my watch. I have my pace. Obviously, I know what pace I'm capable
Yeah.
of hitting on a good
But
day, on a
what's
bad
going
day.
through your mind when you're running?
Like, I
your
flipping want to finish this
Yeah.
race as soon as possible
Yeah,
because
but
I'm dead.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, what you want
But
to finish the race?
You have
Imagine,
to keep eating nutrition.
and that's on you.
Yeah, that's on you. So you can pee on the bike, you can pee on the run.
This is
just
what I wanted
like,
to ask you.
but just like when you go through,
This is, bro, yeah. Like,
when
Paula
you go
Radcliffe
through
has dropped
aid
some.
station, so you're not allowed to pee on the bike because it counts as like littering.
It's your
littering.
bike. Why? Who are you?
No, on the road.
No, because like someone's behind you.
And they slip in your
That's
piss.
why you got to keep it.
Imagine-
That's why you got to keep the 12 meters. It ain't for the draft,
Bro,
mate.
imagine he's
It's for
hit
the
the.
captures.
Yeah.
Imagine he's hit the. You're like James Bond with an oil slick.
Haven't you got like a mirror and you go, oh, I can pee.
No, I don't have a mirror. No,
So
on
you just
the
pee
run-
on yourself.
Yeah, but on it's okay. You just put a little bit of water over.
Yeah,
you,
and you're good.
You're good to go.
When I see people go like this, I'm like, he just pooed himself.
He just had a pee. That's what
I'm
happened.
gonna try that. It'd be on the.
Don't try it for fun.
No.
Like, don't just go on a
No,
run and
because
be
I
like,
do-
save up. Like, especially you. You piss every 10 minutes.
No.
So you just be covered in piss.
I'm gonna-
There wouldn't be enough water bottle to get rid of that.
No, I'm gonna because I swim after I run.
Yeah.
On the last
you
like, 100
telling-
meters, I'm just gonna try.
Are
it.
you telling a triathlete you're going to piss on yourself for fun next time you go for a run?
just to try it?
Just to try. It's not something you try
You
in life.
also-
No, because I can barely pee. Not moving. I think it's like I really want to try it.
He wants
So
to piss
the-
on himself.
there's-
is what he's telling
No, I don't
Two
want to piss on myself. I
things.
want to try and piss running. Because
It's
are you
hard,
ever running and
actually.
and you're like,
To be
Oh.
honest, it's really like
It's the
hard
first-
because like I can't pee when there's a lot of
Other
people
people
around.
around.
I'm
me.
like that. I can't pee on
Oh,
the
you-
urinal.
So
you're
I have
so
to
similar.
really
In-
focus and
Yeah.
like put water. But you pass through the aid station where you got all the water.
The what station?
The aid stations.
Okay.
So there's like nutrition
Don't
stations.
do it.
All right.
He heard AIDS and just thought sorry.
No, I didn't. Okay.
And then you pour water, you pee, and you just keep going. But don't stop. Like keep running. So you have to run and pee at the same time.
When you're swimming, you don't do it.
So that's what I was going to mention. Another thing is this is going to
You swim through piss.
No.
Like,
No.
There's a, oh, that's
But
warm.
when you
And then you see the guy in front.
When you put your wetsuit, you should pee in the wetsuit because it makes you warmer.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Like-
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that when you go spearfishing in the winter and that they tell you to pee in
Just
your
have a
wetsuit.
shot of Zivania. You're fine, bro. Jesus.
They
Yeah.
do tell you to piss in your wetsuit to keep yourself warm in it.
Yeah. It works. I mean, it's a must.
You must
This
piss.
work. This
If
whole,
anyone's training for a triathlon,
I think.
learn to piss on the move.
Do you know now that she said a triathlon is easy, it's fun.
Must.
I think that's the funnest part of it. You know, the hardest part is like being able to put on a wetsuit covered in piss. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Forget the run. That's easy.
oh,
No, but you put it on first.
So
yeah, don't be stupid.
Wait, Vicky, you're telling me, yeah? Because I watch some sports on TV. So you're
Go
telling
on.
me they're all started and I'm now going to look and go,
They're
"Ooh,
covered in
you
piss."
No,
guys are
they're probably
pissing."
doing it way before the warm up.
So that must smell funky. Because do you compete against men and women?
Yeah.
So there's some guys there smelling like asparagus at the beginning
You know
of
what I
this race. Like,
Or pineapple.
pineapple. Oh, we've gone so left. Listen.
No, it's not left. This is not left. This is the insights of triathlons. Now, everyone that is watching a triathlon, they all got piss all over them. For miles.
For miles.
That's
and
why they
miles.
want to finish. I need to get to the shower. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Peter Bum.
You must wash yourself like mental. At the end of the triathlon, there should just be a guy with a hose and sabuni, like. No?
It's not too bad. No.
the
I
water
feel
as
like
well.
you're so used to it. It's like a
Yeah,
blur.
you
yeah.
know, she's like David Goggins. Where
Could
she's
you imagine
like,
yeah.
It's a little bit of piss. Don't worry. You're right.
Could you imagine you're at home and she just forgets and pisses in the front room?
Oh, I
forgot.
definitely don't do that.
Yeah,
I definitely don't do
Yeah,
that.
sorry, I'm in the zone.
Oh, no.
But okay, so we've spoke about
A lot of piss. That's
yeah.
your.
No,
That's what you've
I
done.
think we've asked questions that people don't usually ask,
Yeah.
which I think is a good question. That was a very good question about the toilet.
Do you see some people like David Goggins? Obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Dave. I look at him sometimes. I think you're so inspirational, and then I look at him and go, "You are fucking mental." You know, like there's part of me that looks at him and goes, "Bro, calm down." Do you know what I mean? Like, is there
Yeah.
people in your industry when you're like, you need to relax a little bit? Like,
No, because I feel like I'm that person.
really?
Bro, if you
So
follow her,
I'm not great at like off seasons, or I don't like days off. So,
So you feel like you feel like a shark where if you stop swimming, you're gonna die. Basically, like you need to keep moving and keep stimulated and keep. Otherwise, something's
I
gonna go
don't
wrong.
feel like a shark, but yeah.
That's a good that's a good simile. Just
I would love you to have called me a shark. I'm serious. I'm not sure.
But like days off, say I see a day off on my training plan, and I would call my coach straight away, and I'm like, oh, we need to do something. Like a
And
little
the coach
jog.
is like,
or-
We on yourself? Should we practice the weeing?
Stop talking about weed.
I'm sorry. I just think I'm really I'm amazed by it.
This is what I want to talk to you. Yeah. Obviously, I think life should be about moderation. Okay.
Mhm.
When you see someone like Goggins, and I'm only using him as an example because I'm sure you have thousands of other people that you know that are like maybe as fucking
yeah.
mentally where he is. Yeah.
90% of the athletes, yeah.
When I see him drawing liquid from his knees because he has liquid buildup and he's pushed himself that much, at some point do you think maybe that's too much?
Yeah, 100%. I think it should be a balance. And it can't be like, if that's his life and he's willing to like risk his health and everything, fine. But that's not my mindset at all.
Because that's
I
that.
feel like
I
people
think
like
that's,
David Goggins, though, he's doing it because that is him, and he's doing it for a bigger purpose, maybe.
Yeah.
For people to see that it is possible. 'Cause
Yes,
he used to be a big guy.
Yeah, I understand. But then I think it goes borderline addiction.
Yeah, it is
Well, yeah.
addiction, but it's also unhealthy.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm
also-
saying. There's a line that you can cross when it becomes like it's unhealthy.
Yeah, it's
like,
also-
unhealthy.
Vicky said it was easy, the running and all the running and the swimming. Goggins does the running. Maybe this is his like
But
sort
he
of, this is
says-
like his
But
meditation.
he
Some
says
people
he
enjoy
hates it. He says he hates
I wouldn't
it.
say it's easy, but I mean, it's possible for any of you to get ready for a half distance triathlon.
Yeah, it's
If
just dedication
It's just
and-
Would you ever
consistency.
do a full?
Yeah, I would, but not now, because it's like way more hours and it makes you slower. So now that I've got the speed, I want to
Yeah.
like
Question though,
tick my goals first.
when you're doing the half a triathlon, and when you become a pro, there is pro half triathlons, right?
Yeah.
And,
There's
alright, so
everything
then-
else.
And
Same thing.
Would you, if you were to potentially become a pro in the future, would you first in this, what did you call it, age group,
Yeah.
do full, then get into pro, or would you maybe just try the full, and then when you get into pro, you'll say, listen, I'm going to do pro half or pro full?
Yeah, I'll definitely try full.
Yeah, you'll try. Have you ever done a full?
No.
But you want to try it?
Yeah.
Cool. When you do, we're gonna push you, and like
Okay.
we're
Are
gonna
you
be.
gonna come with me to the race?
Where is it?
I haven't chosen one yet.
All right, let
It'll
us
be
know-
there, but
let
I'll
us
be
know.
on like them electric scooters.
Yeah.
I'll be on
No,
one.
we're gonna write your name on our bellies, and
Yeah. I'll be
Stuff
on the
like-
electric scooter. Like,
Yeah.
keep pushing.
we're gonna be your mascots.
Yeah.
Going back to moderation, what do you do for fun? What is fun for Vicky? What is taking a day off and things that you enjoy?
Taking a day off. I don't enjoy taking a day off from training.
All right, forget day off. Forget I
Yeah.
said that. What
It's
do you?
triggering me already.
Yeah.
She's there. She's sitting here now like this.
Yeah, legs are
No
just
days off.
fucking.
No, I don't train that much now. Anyway, I'm on
Okay.
off season, so it's all good.
Lazy.
Day off for me. I think I like to. Well, now obviously I moved to Spain. I like to go on like a road trip or go for like a weekend away. Maybe spend time with my boyfriend. Go for
We'll get into
dinner. Maybe have a glass of wine.
Oh shit!
A glass.
I don't drink.
People,
No,
people.
He's a pisshead.
No, I'll be like,
like,
maybe have a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
A glass.
Peter's
What
like, maybe
is-
have 4 bottles of wine.
100 questions here. Road trips, cool. Food of choice, favorite food,
Oh, probably Italian.
Italian.
Oh, so you just like pasta and pizza? Okay.
Yeah, baby. Okay.
Just bare carbs.
And regarding boyfriend relationships, because obviously I do this touring and comment, it's hard. That you're training, you've got all this time that you need to swim, do this, and that. How easy is it to have a relationship? And how did you meet this person? And does this person
Mirror your lifestyle.
mirror or accept your
My
lifestyle?
So, right, I don't know where to start. Which question do you want answered first?
All of them.
No, so
No,
like, okay, so you're in a relationship. Where did you meet your current boyfriend?
Instagram?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Slide into the DMs.
Yep.
Who's sleeping?
What? Who's? Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so what was it like?
No,
Good
I think
run.
No,
Or
no.
How many times did you pee?
No, none of that. I think it was just a reply to my story,
Where,
but a
where's he
cycling
from?
story. Australia.
Oh.
Is he
Oh,
Af-
so really it was a good day, can. As again.
I don't think I would reply to that. I'll be like, nah. And but we basically, I went through a breakup, so it was like I was super happy alone. I was not searching for a relationship. I was like, I'm so happy.
Who was the person before? Where's the person before from?
Germany. So
Ooh.
he's like half.
From Germany to sort of like
It's
He-
like the
Yeah.
two opposites
Yeah.
of the line, and it is like you have to be here at this time, and then it's like let's just go surfing.
Yeah.
You know?
don't give a fuck.
Wait, is he big? Is he big?
What do you mean big?
Was your ex
The
big
ex,
guy?
was he big guy?
He was also a triathlete,
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck him,
that's
bro.
him,
I'll
man.
punch him up. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. Anyway.
but he
boxing.
was tall.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm little.
Okay.
I'll bite his ankles. All right.
Yeah. We'll send Santos on
Santo
him.
over to
All right. So current boyfriend, Australia.
Yeah, I wasn't
What-
searching for anything and just like
He
kind
was?
of
Okay.
started chatting. I don't think he was either. So we
Men-
went through a similar situation, but he broke up with his previous
Russian German
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
No.
How fortuitous.
Way before. So yeah,
Where does he live?
We were just chatting, and then I'll come to that.
Sorry.
Slow the fuck down, bro.
Yeah, and then I've already had my Girona trip booked, so Spain.
All right,
And,
I know.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I didn't.
He didn't. He didn't.
I was so happy she did that, but I felt so like she patronised me.
I just
But-
saw it in your eyes.
He went like this.
Yeah. Little twitch.
Oh God.
And he was like, "What's your plans for July?" And I was like, "I've already booked my camp in Girona." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there as well."
He wasn't. He booked
No,
straight away.
he did. He did because he was living there for 4 years before.
Darling, let me teach you something about men.
He was like,
oh really?
how much to go to
I'm
Girona?
so happy that you. Yeah, but I'm coming too.
And he was in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. He was doing his block before the Olympics.
of course he was.
Oh, he's in
So-
the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, what does he do?
Oh, so he's like famous.
Cyclist.
He's famous.
Oh, so he,
He's famous. Look.
is he famous? Can we say
What's famous?
what's famous? You know, like me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's like you.
No, no, we don't. We're not going to say names. No.
No, we're not.
All right, Australian cyclist. Figure it out.
How many can there be?
Most of the Australians I know, what's a fucking bike, man?
Yeah.
So the one who knows.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's how everything started. But
You met
that's
there?
not when it was all official. Because
So,
I was
like-
like,
I haven't had a relationship in a long time. How do you need to make it official
oh, you know what? I was so confused about that as well. Because apparently there's stages.
of relationships?
Yeah. So
See,
first,
but then again, as an athlete like yourself,
No, the first.
you must like structure in your life. Yeah.
yeah,
But
but
there's-
this
there's-
structure
there's-
is really confusing.
There is
Yes.
a structure of there is a thing of dating, but with athletes, there's an extra one. It's like training together.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
what I
no,
was gonna
no,
say.
no,
When you
no.
go for a date, do you ever go for a bike ride?
No,
do you...
we don't.
Really?
No, he's too fast.
Oh, what? He's like. So how do you?
Is-
Oh
is-
shit!
Is he premature? Is he?
Oh, Peter.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I spun myself. He's gonna laugh at that one. I thought that was a brilliant show. You like that? He laughed. He's still laughing.
I'm trying to be polite.
Okay.
So like, what? He can't just slow down a little bit for you to catch up, like.
Stump pegs, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I don't actually.
Tandem.
Because with my ex, we used to train a
We
lot
don't care about
together.
him.
But the contrast is like, I don't actually want to like mix that up, to be honest. Everyone does their own thing in
Yeah.
sport. And
Does he ever try and give you like pointers on riding the bike and stuff? Or not?
no, but I do want him to get a bit more involved in making me faster.
Well, get more involved, bro.
Well, he's like,
No, he is up for it. He's really supportive and he's like, yeah, we'll fix that.
would
and
you
that and
ever
that.
look into Olympics?
No. No, I'm way off that. In terms
Off
of
that in-
age,
Oh,
speed, like everything. You need to like proper dedicate
what
yourself
bicycles
from
does he do? Like, not the fast ones.
He
the
used
ones-
to do track.
No, the ones that
Yeah,
they,
track,
with the-
bro.
was
Track.
that- That's mental.
Well, inside no. He used to do track well,
The
now
run.
everyone's gonna know who he is.
No,
Okay, whatever.
Literally, the people that are watching us have no fucking
You
clue.
think the people watching this watch
he's-
cycling? Fucking.
It's Mario.
Yeah. Look at this.
My cousin-
This is our viewer, yeah.
100%. They were like, my cousin Mario in Australia, he has a bike. That's what they're gonna do.
I know one guy from the village. His bike has got a bit like this, but he must be him.
You watch first comment, name, location, Wikipedia.
Nah. You sound like you balance your life quite well.
I don't think that sounds like a balance. I think to me it sounds like your life is this.
No, bro, not at all.
Not at all.
No, don't
So-
be like. No, don't think about what
She
we've been
said,
talking
what does
about.
she like to do? Road trips, eat, and drink, like.
So how my day structures is I have training, but I also have quite a lot of work.
What do you do for work? Work. Other than this, obviously.
Well, the social media projects, the sport talent, and I work for a company in. Now I'm marketing director, but I'm probably gonna become shareholder.
Can we say
Yeah.
the company?
Yeah, it's
Or-
game day.
And what does game day do?
We do customized bags for big companies such as like it can be anyone like Ryanair, Lidl, whatever.
Like when you say bags, like
Yeah, backpacks. So you can customize absolutely anything like the zippers, the logo, the color, the fabrics.
only for big
Even if you
companies?
bring like a Samsonitis bag and you be like, I want an extra pocket or I want a different zipper, we send that off.
I can
and
bring you
get
my
it
bag
done.
and make Louis Vuitton.
We can give that a try.
Bad joke. You like?
But yeah,
Oh,
we
sick.
work like bulk,
Yeah, bulk.
big
What's
orders.
the minimum order?
100.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
We could do CoolerBox ones. That'd be sick.
It wouldn't sell fuck all.
Maybe
but-
that's the.
What is it?
Maybe that's who we want.
Is there anything that you want to speak on in the industry you're in or the sport that you're in that you think there should be a change or you think maybe like, you know, should be spoke about or something like
that
this?
is even more in Cyprus that they should.
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
more.
I do feel like worldwide I've not got much to say, but Cyprus, I feel like triathlon is dying out.
Which is mental because
We have
it's
good
pretty much the perfect.
place.
Location. Yeah. But the
and it can bring a lot
pools-
of money to Cyprus.
Yeah, 100%. But the pools are really difficult, so you can't swim whatever time you want. You can only swim like 3 times a week, certain
What do you
time.
mean the
and-
pools? What, like the Olympic pools, like the big size pools?
Yeah, where you can
For
like
training.
train. Yeah. And yeah, and just like the races, I feel like the safety should be a priority. Like the roads need to be closed during a race.
Do you know what we've done a few podcasts? I don't. You're probably not our target audience, but like we've done a few podcasts with other people. Like we had a strongman on the previous podcast. We've had a few people like who do events in Cyprus. Cypriots need to pull their finger out, man. Like the Cypriot government needs to pull their finger out and realize they're missing out. They're prioritizing certain things when they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And like the problem we've got here is unless it's football, they don't care. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
shit at football. Like really bad at
Really
football.
bad.
Yeah.
Like
And-
so
Also, like I thought about Ilya as well, strongman. Even there isn't like the facilities for certain.
yeah, but like
things
Vicky
like
said, when you
strongman.
go to the pool,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
can only come on a Tuesday, a
So
Thursday,
maybe
and
there should be a
fucking
facility
Friday.
for people that are doing triathletes. You know, it's a facility for strong men because they go to
I mean,
gyms and they ain't got
I would
kilo-
ambassador it, but I'm not really the right look. Do you know what I
I
mean?
feel like,
Like,
I feel like you are though.
you feel like
Yeah,
if this
'cause,
fat
like-
guy cares about this, so
Yeah.
we must be missing something.
You're muscly on the inside.
on the inside. Thank you, bro.
And that's why like because I have the run club here, I was like, I don't want to do a triathlon club. I want a run club with like coaching and stuff because it's so easy to train and race and everything and it's safe.
But
So you
even
don't-
if you was training, right, this is what I don't understand. Even if you was training for a triathlon, if you go to Trudos,
No, it's good cycling roads.
it must
great.
be.
It's dangerous
in-
as well with these drivers.
No, I know, but I'm saying just because there's not many places that you don't have to travel that far to get to altitude. Do you know what I mean? Like even the training and altitude and stuff here must be good. Do you know what I mean?
No, roads are amazing. Like cycling here is so good. There's a lot of cycling teams that come here.
Yeah, especially this time of year, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doing
The-
that
the
one from
Ziggy
Buffalo
road.
to.
Yeah.
They go from Buffalo to Trudos, bro, and then come back again. There's loads of them.
I know
there.
a couple of guys that done the whole of Cyprus
'Cause
over days though.
It's a very small place.
Yeah. No, there's everything, but it's just difficult. And I don't think there's like the right support system for
Basically, we
athletes
need
here.
to get involved with the health minister of Cyprus and basically tell him to pull his finger or her, pull your finger out and understand that we have been blessed with this place where a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people would want to come to do things like this.
They used to as well though. There's a place near Mazodor. There's a hotel. And I think they still go there. There's a lot of cyclists that they go and stay at that hotel and they do that road, the Ziggy road,
What's that
Yeah.
like? The old road, the beach road?
Larnaca to Limassol.
Oh, the beach road. Yeah.
So they stay in that and they use that road to practice because it's just like a long straight road. And I don't know if it's still, there used to be loads of people that used to go there and do big events.
But again, it's because the country doesn't push it.
yeah, of
That's
course.
why we don't, as a country, we don't push things like that. And like,
We don't push anything
Yeah,
other
but
than
also,
football.
for example, when you're driving on the road, do cyclists annoy you?
yes, I'm gonna be honest. Yes,
Yeah.
100%. That's me being honest.
Only the
Fucking
slow ones.
pisses me off. Yes, that's the difference. That
Actually,
is the
I
difference.
don't know. The professional ones, no.
They
Because usually there's a car behind, they're riding
no,
in front.
forget them. I'm talking about there's guys and women who like they're on their shit, bro. Like they're like because they're quicker than you. You know, like when you're on the lights, they're off before you are.
The
Like,
people that annoy me, like if I see a normal guy,
if you
Right.
have a basket on the front of your bike, don't go on the fucking road. Like that's my rule. If you're in Lycra
nah,
and you're like down,
I'm different.
do what you got to do.
I'm different.
Why?
If I see someone who isn't dressed up and he looks like he's riding his bicycle to get to work, do you?
Use the fucking bike bike lane.
Do you? No,
No,
not if
no,
there's-
no, he's
There's
not-
there's not a lot of bike
Bro,
lanes in Larnaca.
You're so
There's
wrong
not,
at this
listen,
point. No, you're so
listen.
wrong.
If there's a bike lane, yes, use
You're
the bike.
so wrong.
If there's a bike lane,
A
yes.
guy traveling to work on his bike.
If you can let me finish.
No,
If there's a
'cause you're
bike
wrong.
lane, yes, use a bike lane. If there isn't a bike lane and you're on the road and you're far to the left, do you? If there is professionals dressed up and they're like in unison
Sorry.
and doing like whatever, okay, good. If there is a guy that looks like he just woke up and go, I'm riding a bicycle today, and stuck himself into his latex bloody suit, yeah, and there's just midlife like fat throwing on the side, and he's just flat in the middle, that's the guy that pisses me off.
I don't know. I feel like there should be a fucking. I feel like they should have a license. I feel like you should get a license.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you should to be allowed on the road
Okay,
on
then
a bike.
what do you think
True,
about?
true.
I feel like you should have a license and there should be some sort of insurance.
because they're going at some speed.
There is insurance.
Is there?
Well, we all have
Yeah,
insurance.
professional insurance.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about
But
if you want to
you're
ride a
talking
bike
about-
on the road,
Yeah.
you should have a license,
You're talking about
do a test,
Yeah.
and then do what you want.
Okay, what about grannies and little?
If that granny's on a bike,
Granny, 1 minute.
good
wait,
luck to her.
wait,
Like, you know,
yeah,
fucking-
no,
Granny's what?
like little granddads, like driving at the age of like 90 in Cyprus.
No, I think there should
like
be.
they can't even see anymore.
No, they never had a test though.
No,
They've
I think
never
there
done a
should.
test.
I think there should be.
Yeah,
They
but
never
they
done
should
a
not
test.
be on the
no,
road.
100%, 100%. I think they should. But then in England now, I think you have to do a cognitive ability test. Cognitive ability test. When you're like 75, you have to redo your
Yeah,
driving test.
good.
No, I think you should redo a test.
I like motorbikes, yeah. I like the look of them.
Oh,
I think
I
they're
hate
great.
them.
Well, I like the look of them. I think they're great. I think it'd be great, flying down the road, wind. I would
So
never
dangerous.
get a bike. No, but I would never get a bike because of those people
I hate motorbikes.
on the road. Them people that don't give a shit and like they don't look and they just drive.
I
And
fell off a motorbike once without being on it.
What?
Yeah, and I fell off another.
What? Did you wake up after?
No,
What do you mean
it-
I fell off a bike without being on
My
it?
friend had a motorbike.
What are you talking about?
My friend had a motorbike. It was on the leg things,
Yeah.
and I didn't know it was on. So
Yeah.
I went, oh, so cool.
No,
And
you did.
I did.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
went. And I also fell off a motorbike once because I was going too slow. I was going slow and I went to turn and it just.
Have you had a naughty crash before?
Bike
Yeah.
crash.
Well, I mean, not a swimming crash
I
because
like the
that's
way
not a
a
crash.
naughty- did you call it a
or
naughty-
running crash? It's alright.
Did you
Vicky,
call it
don't
a
worry.
Did you call it a naughty crash?
A naughty crash? Like everyone crashed a little bit, but I'm talking like.
Did you have a
You
naughty
was like,
one,
oh fuck, I should like.
No, not really. I'm quite safe on the bike. I think
and
I don't
because
take
of the 12
risks.
meter,
I don't think I take well at training. I don't really take risks.
I feel like you should
so,
take more risks.
Yeah, I
There's the
feel
next
like,
episode, Black Eye. I'm like, yeah, maybe you should
Yeah,
listen to
yeah.
me
You know,
no. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the point of going
to come first. Goal.
faster. No. I mean, like trainings.
Okay.
Like at the race, you obviously do take risks, but like, not at training. Like going downhill and like taking tight corners. It's like, what am I gonna win if I'm gonna?
I bet
crash?
your boyfriend's fucked himself up a few times.
Yeah. You
He
don't
has,
want to
innit?
see photos.
What really proper fucked himself up?
Yeah.
Australians always have a story.
I was
do.
riding the bike and then the shark come out the water. I beat the shark up with the kid stood next to me.
And then a croc came.
But like now in cycling, the pro cycling sport, everyone's literally every race there's someone crashing really badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when one crash, the thing is, maybe the difference between your sport is that you leave the
Yeah.
gap. But
They're
like,
in a peloton.
they're in a
Yeah.
fucking group of man.
Yeah.
I wanna-
And one kid runs across because the parent let go of him, and all of a sudden there's 50 geezers in a pile-up.
I want to
Yeah.
say one thing, and then I think we can end it.
Yeah.
But I want to regarding crashing. Did you see that video once where there was the same team, and she pushed her against the thing, and she continued, and the lady got really hurt, but there was the same team. Have you not seen that video?
No, there's so many of them, to be honest.
Talk. I'm gonna find it. It's a famous one.
Yeah. I saw the guy that went like on the grass and then like came back and like the
I've
whole
just
peloton.
seen the ones where the people
yeah.
really fuck themselves up.
Yeah. No, but crashes nowadays are crazy. I don't know. Have you watched the Netflix series Tour de France?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, of course. I watched all that. I watched like
See,
I like all
you
that.
get amazed, but he watches stuff.
No,
he knows shit.
I was shit at school, really bad at school, but like I used to watch National Geographic
Oh,
documentaries,
okay,
so
cool.
like shit like this. But like the thing is, right? it's the same with the F1. You know the F1, the documentary
yeah.
on F1. So when you're riding, you're part of a
Team.
However, there's still an individual.
Yeah, that's why it's a bit like toxic.
It's a bit like, it's a bit like, yeah, bro, yeah, and then, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Hello, look at this. This is the one.
Oh, it's super tri. It's triathlon.
Oh, I hate these.
But that's triathlon. You know that, right?
that's triathlon. But they're teammates.
I hate these.
You have
dumb
teammates
people.
in triathlon.
That's super tri. It's another form of triathlon.
Who was it?
Yeah. Super tri.
What? So that's another form of triathlon where there's a
Yeah.
group. But
So
you're still competing against each other.
Yeah, but it's like, it's much shorter. So I think it's like 300-meter swim and then bike. But you do like swim, bike, run, swim, bike, run, swim, bike, run.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, all of you do that.
Yeah.
You all do it.
Well, I don't
3
race that.
times?
Well, yeah.
Fuck that, man. I'd die.
So you run and then you put your swim cap while you're running?
And then just fucking straight in.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you was like peak of like nuts.
No. I'm actually quite normal, I would say.
Have you done Ironman?
Half Ironman?
Have you done the other one? What's the other one? Mud.
Nah,
Fucking-
Xterra.
Yeah.
No,
Don't want to do that.
no,
No?
not mountain biking. Nah,
Oh, you don't feel that?
no.
Okay. The Ironman's nuts, man. That scares the shit out of me, Ironman. I don't know why. Is it harder or easier than triathlon?
So what I do is half Ironman. So like half the distance.
Yeah, but still, you're fucking. It's harder than a triathlon though because of the
No,
environment.
it's triathlon. Still
is it?
triathlon. Ironman is just a brand.
Oh, okay. Because I always
Series.
see them running in mud and shit. That's why.
No. That's something else you're
Oh.
talking about.
Oh,
Definitely not.
Ironman is it's just the similar thing, isn't
brand,
it?
yeah.
What's the one?
The
when
mud, the mud one is another thing.
You know what I'm talking about? The mud one.
Sparta stuff.
Yeah, that's all like. There are stuff like that, but they're their own category, their own
Right. Okay.
competition. Let's say.
Have you ever thought about turning from doing triathlon to like doing CrossFit and shit like that? Or
Nah.
doesn't interest you?
Yeah,
at all?
Ironman is more CrossFit. No.
No.
Well,
It's CrossFit is strength.
which one's the CrossFit Games? That's what I like watching.
Okay.
Well,
I
that's
haven't watched that
mental.
before.
That's
So
what
you don't see
watch
any
the
trans-
CrossFit Games. Wow, they run, they rope.
You
they
don't see any
weights,
transition
mental.
into another sport. Like you're happy with this sport. You content
Yeah, I'm
with it?
happy for now.
Well, she got 3 sports. She can run, swim, and bicycle.
Because I can still like on off seasons or like winter, I can still do running races.
go
I can
skiing?
do. I can't ski, but we do have a family ski trip coming up, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna get on with that.
Don't worry, I'll give you some pointers. I'm like they
Sled.
call me
Sit on a sled.
Chubby Lightning
Okay.
on the
interesting.
slopes.
Does weight help?
Going
Yeah,
fast.
Ah.
fucking just go straight down.
yeah. Gravity's a
Ah.
thing, man.
Oh, then maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about skiing.
Is there anything you would like to say to the
No.
viewers?
No, don't say no. Listen to what he's gonna say first.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, is there
you
anything you'll know?
You are probably the most like so far. You are probably, and I know you're a very lovely girl when you're quiet and thing, but like I'm pretty sure when you're on the race day, you're a different person. It must come out of you, 100%. You must.
It
be a
comes
bit more,
out maybe at home.
You must be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that. But like, you must be more aggressive. You must be more driven. You must be.
Yeah,
everything.
for sure.
So, especially like I've got 2 daughters, so I'd like my daughters to have a part of your mentality when they grow up because it's nice to be driven and to be like,
Yeah.
and like this.
So imagine you're speaking.
imagine you're
to the
speaking to young
daughters
girls
that want to be triathletes or any
that
type
want
of
to be
athlete.
any driven in life.
Yeah.
Give them a little piece of advice that you've learned in your years and that you think helps you when you really don't want to run and there's a little bit left.
Advice. I'd say for me, the most important throughout the years, because I've had like really bad years in sports, I've had like injuries and all that kind of stuff, is to just wake up the next day and do the same thing. Just like keep consistent and keep doing it and don't let yourself like doubt the process. So you need to really have a good connection, for example, with your coach, with your family and everyone, because they believe in the process. So when you all believe in the same goal, it's way easier to get through like hard days.
So have good people around you.
Yeah, 100%. Like family for me is something that got me through a lot of bad days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very
Like
nice.
that.
Don't cry.
No, he just has watery eyes. It happens when you get old.
No, it's very good,
As you
very
get
good.
older, it just
And there
happens.
was going to be a joke, but
No,
it was
no.
very morbid.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for coming on. Hope you enjoyed it.
If you want to keep up with Vicky's triathlons and
Follow Vicky.
follow,
We didn't do this on other people. We should, yeah. Follow Vicky on Instagram.
Fuck everyone else, man.
Vicky Ova.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram? Vicky
Tokareva.
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 We will put it in the description. So
When's your next event?
I'm on off season next year.
Oh, next year. Okay.
slacking. All right. So
Me and Pierre are going for a run now.
Yeah.
You want to come? Oh, it's only 5K. Don't do
we're
it.
glad you enjoyed episode 20. Until next time, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.